This is Jeopardy! Introducing today's contestants. Player 1, Player 2, Player 3. And now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Thanks, Johnny. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Jeopardy. Good luck. Here we go into the Jeopardy round. The categories for the Jeopardy round are Ain't That America? Literature, the Summer Olympics, Cats, Everyday Italian, and Party. Player 1, you're in command of the board as we continue right now. This state's Little Diomede Island is about 2.5 miles from Russia's Big Diomede Island. Yes, Player 1, use the Wii remote or press the corresponding direction on the plug. Yeah! Right. Player 1, this state celebrates July 24th, the day of Brigham Young's arrival, as Pioneer Day. Let's hear it, Player 1. Yep. You get to pick again. In early 2006, New Orleans was overtaken in population by this nearby capital city. It didn't last. Okay, Player 1. Good for you. Player 1, you pick. Since 1792, Frankfurt has been the capital of this state. It's Player 1. That's correct. Player 1, back to... Answer. It's the Daily Double. You are currently in the lead. So, what's your answer? Lake Calhoun and Lake Harriet are in its chain of lakes. That puts you even further ahead. Select again. His ship was wrecked off an island near South America. He remained alone on the island for 28 years. Let's hear it, Player 2. That's it. Choose again, Player 2. The Lilliputians called this Jonathan Swift character Quinbus Flestrin, which means Great Man Mountain. Player 1. Right you are. Player 1, pick again. In a Nathaniel Hawthorne tale, Thomas Moll built a house in Salem with 7 of these. Yes, Player 1. Yes. We return to you, Player 1. Tom Sawyer told this girl, "I don't care for anybody but you," then gave her a brass knob from an andiron. Okay, Player 2. Yes. You again, Player 2. The Ministry of Truth is Oceania's propaganda department in this Orwell classic. It's Player 1. Yeah, good. Player 1, back to you for our next selection. Kelly?
Japan scored one of the biggest upsets in Olympic history in 2008, beating the U.S. to win the gold medal in this sport.
Player 3? Good. Player 3, you. A platypus was one of the mascots of the 2000 games held in this city. Let's hear it, Player 1. That is correct. We return to you, Player 1. Different strokes. In 2008, Rebecca Soni won Olympic gold in 200-meter breaststroke. Natalie Coughlin in 100-meter this. Yes, Player 1. You got it. Player 1, pick again. The 1972 games at this German city were the scene of terrorism and tragedy. It's Player 3. Good. You get to pick again, Player 3. Jin Young Lee and Jinmun Park were members of this country's 2008 gold medal-winning baseball team. Okay, Player 2. That is correct. Select again. The fact that a cat can land upon its feet without injury gave rise to the myth that cats have this many lives. Yes, Player 1. Yeah! Right. You again, Player 1. The Korat breed from Thailand is usually this color of some Olympic medals. Let's hear it, Player 1. Yes. Choose again, Player 1. The mass killing of cats in the 14th century helped spread this disease carried by rat fleas. It's Player 1. That's correct. Player 1, back to you. Short-haired cats were derived from the Khafre cat, which was domesticated by this ancient civilization. Okay, Player 1. That's right. Way to go. Please pick again, Player 1. This Asian-named cat is produced by mating Siamese and Longhairs, and then selectively breeding them. Player 2. Hey, you're right. Select again. Formaggio is this dairy product. Yes, Player 2. You are correct. You again, Player 2. This food staple is pane. Player 3. Right. Player 3, you pick. This body part is il piede. Okay, Player 3. Correct. Player 3, pick again. This quadruped is un cavallo. Let's hear it, Player 2. Yes. Please pick again, Player 2. This day of the week is martedì. It's Player 3. That is correct. Player 3, back to you for our next selection. Paper gifts are the traditional gifts at the party for this anniversary of a married couple. Yes, Player 2. You got it. Player 2, back to you. The British passed 1774's Intolerable Acts to punish Massachusetts for a party in its harbor. Let's hear it, Player 3. Good. We return to you, Player 3. It's the beverage that would be most appropriate at the wild, riotous bacchanalia we've got planned. Player 3. That's correct. You get to pick again, Player 3. Oktoberfest is a 16-day party held every year in this Bavarian city. Okay, Player 2. Correct.
Yeah!
Here's the $1,000 clue for you. In Mexico, a quinceañera is a girl's coming-of-age party on this birthday. It's Player 2. That's right. Way to go. Player 3 will select first in Double Jeopardy right after this. And we have 2 daily doubles awaiting you in these categories. Furniture words. Kidlit. My Spice. Oscars, Wild. 19th Century Medicine. And Whacked. Player 3, you go first in this Double Jeopardy round. Something up for debate is on it. Someone who's had a few too many drinks can end up under it. Okay, Player 1. Right. Choose again, Player 1. In 1965, members of this included Robert McNamara and Stuart Udall. Yes, Player 3.
Yeah!
Good. Player 3. Stretch out in this garden area in which plants are grown, or perhaps here at the bottom of a lake. Let's hear it, Player 3.
Yeah!
Good for you. Select again. This empire began around 1300 and lasted until 1922. It's Player 1. Yes. You again, Player 1. To phrase your words in a specific way. Player 3. Right. You get to pick again, Player 3. A game of hide-and-seek leads Peter, Susan, Edmund, and Lucy into this land that's always winter and never Christmas. It's Player 2. Right. We return to you. Leroy Brown is the real name of the boy detective with this bookish nickname. Yes, Player 3. Yep. Player 3. This Louise Fitzhugh lass spies on her classmates and writes about them in her secret notebook. Player 3. That's correct. Player 3, back to you. In a Francis Hodgson Burnett tale, Mary Lennox tends to the secret this. Let's hear it, Player 2. Yes. Player 2, back to you. This Kipling lad goes on a Himalayan journey with a Tibetan lama. Okay, Player 1. That's it. Choose again, Player 1. The Ceylon or tree type of this spice that's good on toast is buff-colored and mildly sweet. It's Player 3. Good. Please pick again, Player 3. The name of this spice, important in Asian incense, can also refer to a small piece of garlic. Okay, Player 3.
Yeah!
Hey, you're right. We return to you, Player 3. Answer, the first of the daily doubles. You're in second right now. Please enter your wager. Here is your clue. In a sushi bar, you will likely be offered some pickled this, so you can cleanse your palate between bites. You are now in first place. Player 3, pick Brassica Yungsia is the brown or Indian type of this spice. Yes, Player 3. Correct. Player 3, back to you for our next selection. Popular in spaghetti sauce, wild marjoram is more commonly known by this name. Let's hear it, Player 1. That is correct. Choose again, Player 1. We liked her. We really liked her when this actress won for Places in the Heart in 1985. Player 1. Right you are. You again, Player 1. In 1992, proving he could keep up with the younger crowd, he did one-armed push-ups, accepting his City Slickers Oscar. Let's hear it, Player 2. You are correct.
Yeah!
Please pick again, Player 2. He's the SNL guy, and you're not, who opened the 1988 show with, "Good evening, Hollywood phonies." He never hosted again. Yes, Player 2. Right. Select again. This American Beauty nominee nearly had a pregnant pause at the 2000 show. She was due with her fourth at any moment. Player 1. That is correct. Player 1, you pick. Disney sued the Academy for unflattering use of this character after a 1989 duet with her and Rob Lowe. Okay, Player 3. That's correct. You get to pick again, Player 3. In 1885, the first successful vaccine for this was tested on a boy who had been bitten by a dog. It's Player 3. Correct. Player 3, back. The invention of the ophthalmoscope in 1851 by Hermann von Helmholtz aided inspection of this body part. Player 2.
Yeah!
That's it. Select again. In 1865, Joseph Lister began using carbolic acid as this, from the Latin for against putrefaction. Yes, Player 2. Good for you. You again, player 2. In 1852, George Kamen gave physicians a new version of this instrument, whose name is from the Greek for chest. Let's hear it, player 3. You got it. Player 3, you pick again, please. Answer, the second daily double. And you have the lead. What are you going to wager? The clue. This German's discovery of X-rays in 1895 had visible effects in diagnosing medical problems. Congratulations, you're still in first, player 3. Player 3, back to you. An anarchist named Bresci killed King Umberto of this country in 1900. Okay, player 1.
Yeah.
Right. Player 1, back to Mexico, 1940. Looks like this former number 2 man under Lenin in Russia got whacked, literally. It's player 2. Yes. You get to pick again, player 2. Brother Ike took a powder as Billy of this family was gunned down at the OK Corral. Player 2. Right you are. Please pick again, player 2. This soon-to-be saint was killed by 4 of Henry II's men after excommunicating some bishops and barons. Okay, player 1. That is correct. And the $2,000 clue? Patrice Lumumba helped the Congo gain independence from this country in 1960. He was killed less than a year later. Yes, player 1. Yes. You all move on to Final Jeopardy, which will continue after these messages. So much depends on how you do in the Final Jeopardy category, which today is Historic Purchases. You need to select your wager. Each direction on the plus control pad represents a different response. Press a direction to select an answer. The Final Jeopardy clue is as follows. The English received this person from the Burgundians in 1431 for the sum of 10,000 francs. What did you put as your response? And that correct response will add and your response? And this correct response will add how much to your score? What did you say? How much do you add to your total with that correct response? Congratulations, player 3. You're the winner. Good game. Thank you so much for playing.